what we want to make today is just a staple, a standard, an Italian fare. What do you have for us that we can whip
Chicken
up?
Parmesan.
Chicken Parmesan. Okay, that's an all-timer. Now, chicken Parmesan oftentimes is used as a pregame meal for athletes. It's breaded, it's got carbs with pasta, a lot of good elements of it. So we're gonna bring in Utica Comets defenseman Colton Saucerman. So Sauce is here to join us to cook some chicken Parmesan.
Sauce, going on, guys?
Sauce, what's up? How are you?
Good to see you.
Okay, we are so excited to cook with you. We're whipping up chicken Parmesan. Is that like a usual pregame meal for you? Is that something that you...
Yeah, definitely. Every time I get to Aqua Vino, except for on Saturdays, Fridays, that's a staple for me.
Wait, is Aqua Vino actually your pregame meal spot?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And what do you order?
Chicken parm.
Chicken parm.
With the
So
vodka sauce.
Chef Mike is gonna whip up some chicken parm. Well, he's gonna let you whip up a lot of it too. And Chef Mike, what is it that you're doing right now? You're putting some...
Basically just flour, egg, breadcrumb, running up the chicken.
Okay, so your chicken breasts, we're using chicken breasts, right?
Absolutely.
Now, do you pound those? Do you flatten them?
We do pound them out, yeah.
Okay, what's the best way to do that?
Well, you get a pounder and cover it and pound them out.
Okay,
and,
in my kitchen, I don't have a pounder. Will a household hammer do?
No. Maybe a bottom of a frying pan.
Bottom of a frying
frying
pan?
pan.
Okay, I've heard a rolling pin might work
Rolling
as well
pin,
if you have one of those.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. And if it's a flour, egg, and breadcrumb mixture with some breadcrumbs that I mix up with grated cheese.
Colton, we are whipping up chicken Parmesan. Aqua Vino has the best chicken Parmesan. Like without a doubt, right?
The best I've ever had.
The best you've ever had.
Ever had.
That's high praise, chef.
It is.
Sure, he says the best he's ever had. Obviously, when you're eating chicken parm and when you're eating with sauce, you better have a darn good sauce too. So we have some sauce right here that's simmering on one of our back burners. You have a few secret ingredients. You can't tell everybody what goes into your sauce.
It's our marinade sauce. It's our sauce that we have at the restaurant. That's our traditional sauce, marinade sauce. Yeah.
Say it again.
Marinade sauce.
Marinara for those scoring at home.
Marinara, it's marinade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Manana.
Say it.
There you
Practice.
go. There you go.
Manana.
Manana.
Marinade.
Manana. It's just so we have some manana sauce. We have some breaded chicken breast that's in there. That's cooking up in some butter and some oil. When you make chicken Parmesan, does it kind of like? There's something so classic about chicken Parmesan. There's something that is just can't miss. I mean, it's butter, it's oil, it's breaded chicken and cheese and pasta. It's kind of a lot of like feel-good foods in there, right?
For me, I feel the best eating around noon, and I have this big meal, and then I'm good to go for the game.
All right, so while this one is cooking right now, maybe we can have Sauce bread one up. Do we have some more chicken in there so we can let him figure out what he's doing?
We do. I think it's over there, don't
Do
we?
we have some more chicken?
Yes, sir. Oh, right here.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
We got some in there.
Joe, we could probably drop our pasta, Joe.
Let's bread some of this up. We should drop our pasta. You know what? Before we drop our pasta, we need to make sure, Sauce, hygiene is very important in the kitchen. And I just want to make sure that everything is really in tip-top shape. We don't want to be plucking beard hairs out of our chicken Parmesan. So let's just get you all up to speed. Perfect. That seems like it's going to be very effective. So I love that. In the meantime, we have some pasta that we're going to drop in. We're using fettuccine.
Yes, this
I
time,
feel like,
right.
why are we using fettuccine instead of regular spaghetti?
Why not?
Okay. Good point. The chef says why not, so why not?
Now, how long do you normally go both
Well,
sides?
this took a little bit longer than what we wanted to because we had a little cold frying pan, but usually 5-6 minutes on
each
each
side?
side,
Okay.
yeah.
5-6 minutes on each side. Now, I might have just messed up the entire dish because I didn't put salt in the boiling water. Is it okay if I didn't put salt in the
Well,
boiling water?
no, we should do salt, yeah.
So we're going a couple minutes on each side, right?
It's 5 or 6 minutes.
5 or 6 minutes on each side. All right, so let's bread one up for us. Let's make sure we're...
Just coat that. I already floured and egged it, and yeah.
So what's the order? You go flour, egg,
Flour, egg, breadcrumb.
flour, egg,
Always.
breadcrumbs.
Yep.
Sauce is tossed in one of them. We got some pasta in the water. We have a few more as well. I mean, these are so beautifully, you can hold it up to this camera right here. These are so beautifully breaded, even. And the good thing about pounding the chicken out, why do we try to flatten it? Obviously, it cooks a little faster.
Yeah, and it cooks all the way through. So you're not, eating raw chicken. But absolutely.
Sauce, yours is gonna have to wait. You did a great job.
Looks pretty good,
We
huh?
have some on the stove here. So your sauce, your marinara sauce, your marinara sauce. What goes into there? How do you make that from scratch?
Olive oil, garlic, fresh basil.
Olive oil, garlic,
Fresh basil, a little salt, pepper.
and that's it.
That's it.
And you just, I mean, is it a slow cook? Is it, do you just,
Actually, it's a quick sauce. It's a fast sauce. So it's not really a slow Sunday sauce as you would where it takes 3 or 4 hours where you got your meat sauce and this is a quick sauce. This is a quick marinara sauce. Olive oil, garlic. This
So-
is really close.
a dish like chicken parmesan can both feed the body, right, and fuel you for high exertion exercise, but it also feeds the soul. And I think feeding the soul is pretty important. This just makes you feel, as I said before, kind of warm and cozy and like, it's one of those things where chicken parmesan is always going to be there for you. Like it's one of those things you can sort of hang your hat on, right?
I totally agree. It's probably one of my favorite dishes.
Absolutely.
Are you a classically trained chef, or you just kind of one day you were like, hey, breadcrumbs, egg wash, flour?
No. We learned all this tradition back in the day with grandma and grandpa. And,
Really?
yeah, she was always a cook. She worked at a restaurant.
You like to be in the
there
kitchen?
Rome. And then started from there and worked for some for a few restaurants and a few good chefs. And yeah.
I feel like that's the best way to learn too.
You got to learn from home. You
Yeah.
got to learn from grandma. You got to learn from mom. You got to learn from.
And that's where you learn the basics from. Your chicken parm and your tomato pie and your greens.
So now here's one of the things we're watching our noodles. They're cooking as well. How long do you give noodles? I mean, fettuccine. Does it take longer to
Usually
cook?
it takes 8 minutes or so.
8 minutes or
Yeah,
so.
that's
How
all
true is the
good.
myth of if it sticks to the wall, it's done? Is that only for spaghetti? Or is that only a myth too?
I don't know, Joe. I never threw it in the
You've
wall.
never heard that?
No, but we could try.
Yeah, we'll
We
see.
could
We'll see. If
try.
it sticks to the wall, then it's probably done.
It was always too hot for me to grab and throw it.
Oh yeah, no, I'll just stick my hand down. We'll wait it out. So
But,
while this stuff is cooking, when you are finished with your chicken parm, we're gonna give it a topping with your sauce.
We are. We're
We're
gonna
gonna put some mozzarella.
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 Mozzarella. Yeah.
Mozzarella.
Some grated cheese, some mozzarella.
Okay.
And marinara sauce, and we'll throw it underneath the salamander to melt it, and she's good to go.
So we're transferring our parm right now. Well, it's not quite chicken parmesan. It's breaded chicken
Breaded
breast.
chicken
We're
cutlet.
getting some of the oil off that.
Right.
When it comes out of the oil, it'll get crispier.
Exactly.
How hot are we cooking this oil on? Because I know sometimes there's a concern about the oil being too hot or not hot enough. What happens if your oil is not hot enough?
It'll burn like this one almost did. See, we started it a little bit too quickly in the beginning. We should have had our oil a little warm, and we didn't. But
Now with this one, we have
yeah,
a little bit of, so you want to make sure the oil is nice and hot. Okay, so we gave it a little bit of a coating in your sauce, and we're gonna give, what do we have here? Some
grated cheese,
grated cheese.
some
Now
mozzarella.
Now some shredded mozzarella. I don't want to try to say it like you because I don't want to embarrass
All right,
myself.
okay.
Mozzarella. No Ella. Just mozzarella. Right? Mozzarella.
Under the salamander, we'll put this.
So now we're going to take this to the salamander. All right, Chef, how did we do?
They can do beautiful. Absolutely
Did good, right?
beautiful.
The salamander, unbelievable. We're so lucky to be able to use this campus. So in the meantime, we've poured a little sauce over our pasta. Now,
well, that's important. Yeah, is the mixture.
you want to make sure. So we're
Which, I mean, did you ever notice that? Like when you're eating your pasta at the restaurant?
A
lot of
the
places-
sauce ratio is just
A lot of places don't do it. They just. Wow.
So now we have to have beautiful plating if we have a beautiful meal. So sauce, let's make some plates here.
All right, I'll chop some parsley and I'll have you guys plate it.
Okay, you're gonna chop some parsley for just to garnish over the top, right?
Absolutely.
Now, my thing about parsley and herbs and stuff like that is, you know, how fine do you have to chop it to really make sure you're getting all the flavor out of it? Because I think sometimes if you leave the leaf too big, you're losing some of that flavor that has to come out when it's chopped, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I chop mine pretty fine.
I mean, I can smell it right now. It
Oh,
smells
is
so
it?
fresh.
Oh,
and so it's wonderful.
This is the
It's
flat.
wonderful.
This is the flat parsley, the Italian parsley.
It smells so good.
Yeah, you get a lot of flavor out of this.
Now, stems, doesn't matter. It's all in there. You just go nuts.
I use stems. Yeah, some people don't and they prick it off, but I do. And I know a lot of chefs who do it, use it. So, yeah, why not?
How's Colton doing on his plating right now? I think he's doing pretty good so far.
So do I.
Oh, look at that.
Sure, he knows what to do.
Now, are we gonna sauce on top?
I would put a little sauce on
Put a
top.
little more sauce on top.
Put a little sauce here, Colton, maybe. A little
We
sauce
just want
over
to
the
make
pasta.
sure that every part of the
There
chicken
you go. Don't
is
be
covered.
afraid. Attaboy. There you go.
Yep.
And a little over the pasta.
When it comes to
Nice.
butter, we said more butter, more better. When it comes to sauce over chicken Parmesan, the line from Chef Mike is, don't be afraid.
That's right.
Just do it. Just sauce it up. Because that sauce is going to just be a really nice, kind of rich topping flavor. Because of the breading, it's not necessarily going to seep into that chicken. It's just a nice complement to everything. And,
Right.
I can't wait to try this sauce. You're obviously super pumped about this. You're already kind of ready to eat. But so there we have it. We have Chef Mike Geno's chicken parm as prepared by the one and only Chef Mike Geno and Colton Saucerman from the Utica Comets. I am so excited to dig in. Hey, with that sauce,
Chicken parm, it tastes so good.
don't be afraid. Okay, don't be afraid with that sauce. A little fresh parsley on top.
sir.
It's beautiful. It's colorful.
Mind
The-
you guys, mind.
the parsley adds a nice color as well, right? It adds
does.
a little
It
green
does.
to offset the reds and the whites of the cheeses and the pasta. What do you say? Let's eat. All right.
Bon appetit.
All right, sauce. You made an unbelievable chicken parm. We paired it with a nice red wine, as Chef Mike told us to. We were listening to the rules. It's not our best behavior. We have to listen to the head chef. And when he says add wine, you have to add wine. So, let's eat. Cheers. Well, now that you know how to make unbelievable chicken parm, take it home, cook for the kids, cook for your loved ones, feed them. The best way to make someone happy, through their belly. Thank you so much to Colton Saucerman and Chef Mike Geno from Aqua Vino. And of course, none of this would be possible without the incredible facility right here at MVCC's Culinary School. If you're interested in becoming a chef, doesn't matter what age you are, check it out. They have unbelievable programs that are for all ages. That does it for our first episode of Aqua Vino's Cooking with Geno. Join us next time. We don't know what's in store and what we're going to be cooking, but we know we're ready to eat.